Hey, it's Craig from the Pacific Northwest Sasquatch Research Group, and today we're up in Sasquatch Valley again, and came back up to this area where we've had lots of different activity. There's been reports out here, and I like coming up here because some of these areas up here, you get to have some really good areas for sightings of different types of footprints and whatnot, but because of the river, here's some ruby footprints, and I'm just going to look around out here, see if we got any different prints and whatnot. Nobody's been out here. I see no human footprints anywhere, and I swear to God on that. So it's amazing, absolutely stunning, beautiful. And here you go. I'm over here. So this is where I wanted to go from. I was way over there. There's the tripod right straight across. You might be able to see it. We're parked back in those big trees over here. So this is Darrington, Washington. Here's west. Now we're over here looking east. So I'm just going to scout around in here with Ruby, my dog. There she is right there. Big girl, 97 pounds. Those are her footprints. I see no footprints anywhere, but I just got here too. So if I went over there and looked along the river over here, that's where the real river is. It's on the other side of this little tiny thing. There's another small river. If we keep walking this way, we would run into it. So Bigfoot aren't known for really, leaving visual. From what I understand, after 4 years, 5 years of videotaping conferences and stuff, they try to avoid this, where they're walking in a creek bed down the... But I mean, Patty did. That's how Bob Gimlin and Roger Patterson got their footage, is that they were actually in an area, and it was a daytime sighting. Everybody's all convinced that it could be nighttime. I'm not so convinced. I think there's a lot of daytime sightings too. So you just got to get out here and look. It's the only way it's going to happen, and this is what I'm showing you today. We got lucky. It was pouring down rain when we started, and I'm out here now on the middle of this river, and it's compelling because really I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I could yell. I'm gonna yell. Woo! I mean, it's drowned out by this little bit of water we got coming down this stream right here, but look at the results. I'm on this giant sandbar right here. Well, if there is tracks out here, I'm going to find them, and I'm just going to look around for a little while. I'm going to spend a little bit of time doing this. I'm keeping my eyes and ears open as I'm scouring around as well. A Bigfoot could be over here, could be over there, could be there. They could be anywhere. Hide and seek, right? Well, more power to them, because that's just the name of the game. Okay, here we go. I think I might have something over here. No. So this is interesting. These type of marks here are just big rock spots, I mean, that kind of does look like a three-pronged Bigfoot right here. I mean, this is what it looks like, Here's another three-pronged type look. But I think it's just rocks kind of sifting down, when water's in here. I mean, it could have been a Bigfoot. I mean, if I wanted to, I could go like this, and draw his heel right there, and what about this one right here? There's a little one. So you got a big one and a little one, but that's not a Bigfoot footprint. I'm just looking, and I'm seeing stuff like that when I'm out here. Here's some of Ruby's footprints again, as you can see those. But now here's the river. Remember that little tiny one I crossed? Well, here's the big boy. This is the Suiattle River. As you can see over there, if you fall in there, you're going downstream for a good long ride. And I'm not going to go over that way. I have no interest of going over there. It's going to be loud. It'll be a hard time to hear me talking as I'm scouring this big giant sandbar where I got to. So imagine, left over here, that way. That's where I crossed. Here's the river, the Suiattle actual river, and I'm in the middle of it, because there's water on that side and water on this side. And so really, when it's at flood stage right here, you can see this is a really good area because water is actually coming up into here, and then it dries out, and this is what causes all this beautiful green moss right here. Look at it. This is absolutely stunning. I mean, you should be able to take your tent, come down here and spend the night right here in the middle of the river and probably have some action. If there was some Bigfoot footprints here, I would be doing that right away. What you got, girl? You keep looking for them prints. So I'm looking around as I'm walking around here. I'm looking for prints, looking for any type of details of any type of impressions, or, you know, anything at all. This is what you got to do. You just got to get out here and you got to look. And if you don't, you know, you'll never know. I mean, you're going to do sit in a chair and wait for them to come to you. You could do it that way. That might be the long process way of doing it, but I'm actually going to get out here and do a little bit of scouting around. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this kind of scouting, and it's better because you can see when I step in the, I'm a 200-pound guy. I have 11 foot, my feet are, that's 11-foot shoe right there. That's my measurement for my shoe. I'm 200 pounds, so you're gonna see footprints like that from a human. Now, when we do see a Bigfoot footprint, when I show you a real one, look at this giant tree. So it looks like this tree went across the river here at one point in time. There's another one right up there that sometimes these trees do that, and you can get over to that side. One of these days, I'll probably do that. When I do a 3-day camper, I'll bring a kayak, and maybe somebody could go with me, because I like hiking with somebody. Today was really just about getting out and talking to you about my GoFundMe page, you know, and my Facebook page from Pacific Northwest Sasquatch Research Group. You know, I really am an active researcher, and I do like coming out doing this with my dog. It's great. I know Nathan Rio in Utah, he does it, and it's great. You know, I'm a little bit inspired by him too as well, because he takes his dogs, and people say, don't take your dogs. Well, you know, Bob Gimlin took his horses, and they saw a Sasquatch. It's probably more than likely that a horse will help you. You know, you can cover more ground that way, but I think I'm just going to go up this side of the river, and then on the way back down I'll go on the other side. I'm just going to walk up here to where these giant trees are, right up there. Thought I saw something up here, and that's the Suiattle River. There's Ruby. We're on the middle of this giant sandbar with all these trees and rocks, as you can see. And this goes for hundreds of yards. I'm not kidding you about that, because we were way down there and we're all the way up here now. So I've been covering quite a bit of ground just to show you what it's like, what it's going to be like. You know, here I can even run a little bit. I'll do the left Stroud. I'm coming, baby. I hope to go out with Les someday. That's my goal, is to get out with some of these other really high profile hikers and extraordinary survivalists. I mean, he's kind of one of my big time favorites, Les Stroud, and there's a couple other guys I'd like to get out with too. I definitely want to try and get out with Shane, David Ellis, and Derek Randalls from the Olympic Project. I think they could really show me some really cool researching techniques and how they're going about it, getting into some of their favorite areas, looking for prints and finding those hot spot areas. Wow, this is cool. It's actually starting to warm up too. We got blessed by the beautiful weather. It was totally pouring down rain today earlier, and now we got this. And look at the snow level. It's just 2,000 feet up above us right here. You know, I think we're at 400 feet. I could look that up, but I think I did when I Wikipedia'd Darrington. I think it was around 400 or 500, maybe 6. Look at this giant tree right here. So what I'll do is I'm going to go up this side right here, take a look once I get up here. Oh yeah. Woohoo! Wow, wow, wow. And got a good visual of the river here. That's that way. And this is this way. There's Ruby. But look at that, you could fish right off that, right there, stand on this log and fish all day. In the summertime, the river's going to be a little bit lower. I'm going to go down this way over here. Let's see if I can not kill myself here. Okay, now I'm going to go up this giant log. Hey, Ruby. So here we are at the top of this ginormous tree root. This big root ball. And look at these yum little bugs right here. If you're a survivalist, you could be eating some of those. Wow, look at that rock. I never saw that one before. I'm gonna go look at that. That's pretty cool. It's hard to tell what that is, right? Oh yeah, it looks petrified. Here we go, petrified log. We just found an ancient log over here. So let me show you that. Right there, that big giant rock. I'm gonna go over there somehow without falling in this river. I'm not gonna go that way. Oh, looks like I maybe got a way right here. Check this out. See if I can do it. Here we go. To there. To there. 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 And ta-da! Woohoo! Wow. That is really cool. This thing's got to be a couple 100,000 years old. This is so cool. Check this out, people. So we're in this giant river and all this different kind of rock right here. It's a rock, but it's like a tree rock, right?
Fossilized tree.
It does.
I'm no specialist, but
I know.
what it looks like.
Totally.
I looked them up by Spada Lake, you know, the smaller pieces of fossilized wood.
Yeah.
It looks like just like stone.
From long ways away, it does look like wood, but it's rock.
Yeah.
For sure. That's amazing. There is no other rock in this area like this one that we're standing on right now.
I question that it's a rock, though.
Yeah.
It's cool to see.
Yeah, I agree. But it sure is beautiful.
Oh, yeah. One of those rare finds that you won't find.
Yeah, we got a rare find here. Okay. Right there. And there's Ruby's print right there. And that's definitely not. And that's a few days old. That's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 or 5. There's Ruby. There's her prints next to it. Her feet aren't nearly as big as that print there. You get a good look at that. But ginormous. There were some more over here, but it's hard to see now. But yeah, that's it for today. So looks like we're heading out. Where we going now?